Hey, thanks.
Oh, now we're official.
Our cooking.
Yeah,
gas.
I
All
have a
right.
motion to accept.
My thing was red.
There you go. Oh, you're green. We're all green?
Yeah.
All right. Opening up the meeting. All right, thank you. And may I have a motion to accept the minutes from.
I'll make a motion.
Thank you, Bob. May I have a second? Sure. There we go. Okay.
Sure.
I will second.
Sure.
And we're all in favor.
That's wonderful. First order of business. Who's our guest tonight? Is JP Morgan here himself?
No. For the record, Kenneth Ricka, professional engineer and licensed land surveyor. And I am here tonight on behalf of JP Morgan Chase and for the Torrington Fair Shopping Center for a site plan modification to a new building pad on the west side of the complex. Wonderful. Just a real quick brief history is that this pad was first approved in 2008 for a bank. And it stood that way quite a while, I would say 8 or 10 years. And there were no takers for the bank pad, so we came in with a site plan application for retail restaurant. And the first taker that came along was a bank. So we're back with a site plan modification for that pad. In 2020, we went through a bunch of different approvals for the site with additions to other buildings, additions to the Walmart building, additions to the Michael building, and those were all approved. They're still part of the site plan. Nothing has changed on any of the site except for this particular building pad. And so we're kind of focused on that. We rearranged the building location. There is and always has been a retaining wall along the west side of the building pad that separates the site from a wetland area. And that wall is in the same place as it has been since 2008. And the drainage basin that controls stormwater is in the same place as it was since 2008. So really, the changes to the site are access and building location. Basically same elevations as before. We've added a retaining wall in between the bank building and sidewalks. That really spells out the site. There's a drive-through ATM teller and pull-up banking for the main structure. I am in the process, I did submit lighting and landscaping plans, but the plans that I did submit have the old lighting and landscaping for this particular site. I'm working with the same firms that produced the original plan, but I have not gotten drawings back from them yet. So I'm working with lighting affiliates out of Glastonbury that did the last lighting plan, and they're working on rearranging the lighting on site to fit the new access. The same fixtures are going to be used, full cutoff fixtures on the site. And so there's really no change there except as to where the fixtures are going to end up, and they may have a fixture here or there to provide proper lighting. Same thing with the landscaping. I spoke with the landscape designer on this, and there was a pretty extensive landscaping plan throughout the plaza to bring things back up to stuff. There was landscaping along Route 202 that was being changed out. That remains the same. There was landscaping in between this plaza and Target Plaza, which also remains the same as what was approved in 2020. And the plantings and plant lists to be used here are going to be the same as they were in 2020. They'll just also be arranged in different locations as necessary. Some may be added, some may be lost, depending on the size of the planting areas. But there's really no changes no major changes as far as that goes, except as to where things go to facilitate the new layout. And also with me tonight is Mike Bowe, architect, to work with you on the architectural aspects.
And you have basically the elevation to the building in front of you. And some photos of the building. I'm Mike Lowe, architect, according to Connecticut. And I represent the owner of the plaza here.
Give that. I'll plug that in.
What's that?
I can't, you guys won't be able to see it up here, we have the paper copies. You can do that. Yeah. Yeah.
Some building. They didn't like color. So this will include the changes to the driveway. It's still all the same. That will, because that's a huge change to that. Access coming up from. That we're maintaining.
Yes, I understand that, because I see it here.
Yes,
But it's gonna be a physical change when the bank goes in
yes,
to the roadway, yeah.
that's going to trigger. This all this tenant, the first tenant in triggers this and the interconnect to Target.
Yeah, that's a interesting topic, right?
I didn't know it was all part of the same.
And all the modifications further down too? Like,
Yes.
we were,
Well, those may come piecemeal.
okay,
Really, this building pad triggers the 202 entrance modifications. It triggers it triggers the construction itself, obviously, and then it triggers the interconnect between the next door plaza. That same owner.
Interesting.
But it was always planned that way to try to reduce traffic. on
Yeah.
as much as possible.
Yeah, that was successful.
Was there ever any feedback from DOT on
They're in,
202?
they're in the middle of that now. The plans in front of you are what they've been reviewing, they're good with that. There may be slight modifications as to curvature radius coming and going.
But that center lane, was there gonna be some change in the markings of the center?
The markings, yeah, there'll be a lot of lane markings.
And they're bringing all these islands down from up there. Not up there.
You notice
with the walls.
This is a huge change, because this is no road, don't die problem.
You're not.
Yes.
Now.
Yes.
That's just the way it is now.
Right.
Right. Just.
No, it's not.
Now this.
No, but up to the time.
Oh.
Hey, guys, for the, this recording, there's like two things going on at once.
Oh, sorry.
There's like two conversations on both sides of the table. You get minutes off of that.
Technology. It'd be great. So, did you just turn yourself?
I'm very into it.
So right now, there's an overhead on the road too, right? You go straight, you come
Big
down
thing
here.
here, that the entry
This
comes in
one
and goes straight up to the
down
top.
202.
Right.
So
You're gonna go right.
as you
the
come
parking
in,
lot.
you're already
Let's
on
go
the top
right in the
level.
parking lot.
Oh, I see.
This turns
This
in
is the
there.
piece that goes.
So you don't come in. and
Right
you
now,
have
this
to-
goes like
And
this.
then have this hit
Connects
that.
up, and this is separate. So this is a
Left-hand
huge-
turn right
huge
here,
change.
that gets you into
I
here.
think it's
Right.
That's gone now, it's a straight shot.
Because this
on the
this
road
road always
always
precarious.
And you
How many
turn
times you
off
want
of
to
it.
Yeah.
This is the road
Yeah,
right here, and
there's no more of
road
this.
comes
When you
in.
come in here, you go right into the
This
parking lot.
connects here
And if you
now,
wanna get down
Okay, so
here.
this is
then you
that's
got
the
this
lower
turn
I
here.
got.
which
I really
this
didn't
guy
like all
curves
these
down
stop
into
bars
it.
here.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
eliminating the
Curve.
curve and keeping it up so that when you're in, you know what? You don't like it, it's gonna just make it.
Yeah. That was the miserable understanding. I didn't realize this is the road. I thought this was just the line.
no, we're just.
Yeah, but we're in an open meeting, so everybody's got.
Oh,
their-
I see.
We should just take turns.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
All right, Jeremy.
All right.
Can't come back to school.
Could you perhaps explain the changes to the roadway entrance? So that it's.
Just say, Paul.
Sure, the roadway entrance right now, as you enter the plaza. From Route 202 is the straight connection that goes down to the exit, which. Ties into Torrington Street.
Right.
And in order to get to the shops on the existing, all of the buildings that are existing now, which are on the east side of the project. You have to, if you come in from 202, you have to stop and make a left-hand turn into the site. The big changes in the roadway entry or the access is that we turned. Coming in from Route 202, a straight line access to the upper parking lot. Which means that when you drive in, you're on that, you actually get into the upper ring road on the back side and can turn down any aisle to go to the stores that exist now.
It's more direct.
It's a direct route without having to deal with that messy four-way.
Yeah.
It is a three-way intersection, but you've got also the ring roads coming in, which make it more like six-way intersection there, so we've eliminated that. And the new pad that we're discussing today will be a right-hand turn into that off of the straight shot, and so I think it's designed to keep traffic flowing a little more freely and get people in without creating a jam up at any particular, at one specific location.
So, can I just ask a question then? So right now, when you do come in the existing road, the grade actually goes down to the Torrington Street. Or the road to Torrington.
Yes,
So now you're proposing that we're entering parking lot level,
yes,
and that's, so it's a much flatter to use.
yes, so the
Flatter, egress into the.
top intersection remains at the same elevation.
Yeah. So
But and that ties into the,
Seems a lot safer.
and to get to the lower area, there, we've maintained that lower access. Right, so the right to get there. Or you can go to the far side of the parking lot and access it.
I was having, this is the existing road here now. So
That's right.
this has all been straightened out.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, much better. I don't realize.
The graphic showing the double yellow line is what's confusing, because I thought those were walls, I didn't recognize this as the grade of the road.
Oh, yeah.
If you look at the site, then if you look up here, you see
It's great, look at this old one, it's got the big S. That makes a lot of sense.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's great.
And then I went through,
I won't be cursing so many people out, because I used to use that road to go into right proper, and I make the right into the parking lot that way. And there's always people.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Yeah.
It's a wonder.
I got it in, but now it's like that. Hopefully that'll be good.
I think it will.
What do you need us for?
Well, let's talk.
You're the pros.
Yeah, let's talk about the five photos of the building.
Yeah.
Mike's gonna go, come over to the perch over here.
Okay.
So you can see the screen.
So primarily,
Yeah,
you've got
yeah,
in front of you, you have elevations of the building. And you've got, the north elevation, the east elevation, south and west elevation. And, and looking at the site plan, north would be, east would be the plaza, north would be across the street. South elevation would be as you're coming into the Chase site. And then the west elevation would be proper. And they've basically, what they've done is they've gone through and they've included photos of the products that they're using. These are built projects that, this is basically branding of their banks where they're using, same type of product in multiple sites. They've called out all their materials and they're showing photographs of what they're looking at using.
So that's like just. Like,
Yeah.
on the outside of the-
Yeah, it's a stone, yeah,
Stone.
right. The Coronado stone.
So which elevation do we see if we're coming
Top left.
up the
Oh,
hill,
up the hill.
coming up East Main from Torringford Street?
You see
The west elevation.
the west elevation,
Okay.
but when you're coming up the hill, you really don't see that because of the landscape, because of the wetlands that's below it there and all the trees.
It's gonna be hidden.
And it's also,
a little camouflage. It's not very attractive.
it's also downhill.
Okay.
It's quite a bit lower than Route 202.
The site itself?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, so that's why is there a,
There's a small retaining wall along the sidewalk that helps achieve that elevation. It's not totally buried below the road, but it is, you know,
Not your
I
typical
want to say
5
4
or
or
6
6
feet.
feet. Below the road.
Yeah. Take a look at your setup.
what do we have?
Grades on 10 set.
71.
So we're gonna see the back of the building.
Yeah, this
is. Yeah, no, I know, but the same thing's gonna happen here.
Well, no, there's a 1072 contour on East Main and there's the finished floors at 1071. Pretty even.
But it might be more visible.
It's not.
Yeah, you have 3 line.
Yeah, the trees are over here.
You have 3 line when you
It'll
approach
mask that way,
elevation.
It actually, it's lower in this corner, but it's, there's 1072 here and
Yeah.
1071 finished floor, so.
That's higher there.
It won't sit too deeply.
You're almost higher at the intersection. It's gonna be buried this end, isn't it?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
this is gonna remain all wooded.
So we won't, so we probably won't see
Oh, yeah.
much of that west elevation. Yeah, okay.
Looking at, you can see the vegetation here.
Mm,
That's beyond our building.
Right here.
Okay.
So that will mask the west elevation.
Yeah, you're good. That's good.
Actually, these look better with the logo and stuff. Because tops a little bit more. than these. Yeah. 2 pages, definitely.
Right.
Page 9.
We'll be behind this.
Okay.
Is that? Does this property go right to Torringford?
All wetlands in here.
Okay, so this is all part of this property that
This is all wetlands, so none of this is developed.
And it's
It's a conservation easement, yeah.
Right, so the trees will. There's no chance of those trees coming down.
We may be looking at doing something in the future with that and replacing them. There's a lot of big white pines right along the edge of the road there.
Oh, along the road, just not the easement.
And they're just been wiped out by invasives pretty much. The 202 embankment, when that was created, they didn't really plant it all that well, and the invasives took right over there. And so what the owners are looking to do, and we have to get permission from the conservation commission to do it, is to take the pine trees down and replace them, so. There's not gonna be just a clear cut involved in that. But that's not on the table right now, it's not part of this application.
Well, when you do have to select plantings that'll mature to do the same thing, but in a controlled.
They may go with low species, so
Yeah.
they don't get quite so big as the past. And maybe not all.
That's one thing. It's a funny way to describe it.
That's what they are.
Good sign placement with that all in consideration.
I was gonna say,
Hanging out on an arm.
if we're mapping this whole side, we're gonna put the sign.
Well, it'll be there for the replanting.
There we go. Okay. So the east elevation, then we will lose the lower part of that
Just by the light itself.
just by at the intersection of the, which turn in right or left. Probably lose some of that lower portion of that. Okay, because what, there's a retaining wall there that's about what, 2 feet? Wraps around that corner. Right here, what's that, 2 and
1072 to 75 foot.
foot and a half, okay. And that's 4.
Or comes straight across and goes over here and starts diving off.
You see, there's a 4 contour here and there's 2 here.
Mhm.
So there must be a drop off the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Does that sidewalk wrap around there now? I don't.
Yep.
Yeah, so that we're not touching that. Obviously, we wouldn't be.
We are, we're taking it back from here. And straight,
Okay,
because the sidewalk that exists now.
right.
Here.
Oh, yeah, that's weird to try to understand how that.
Actually, well, because
No, wait, I'll take that back. There is no sidewalk here now. This comes straight across. This is all what it is. It just comes straight across. So we're picking up the sidewalk. at
Yeah.
the intersect.
yeah, because you're basically turning the entry road to line up with the back end of the parking lot.
So we're creating a sidewalk that will get people into the plaza and give them a second choice of how to get in.
Right, actually, we're creating a much larger island here too, aren't we?
Yes.
It accentuates that that
So we're
right turn.
we're really making that right turn only out.
Well, the idea was by the time the cars get past the island, they're headed due east.
Right, right.
So they're not jumping the curb to turn left anymore. Which is what a lot of people do now. Yeah, it's gonna be a much larger vehicle trying that one though.
Good, good. So that widening, everything got kind of pushed. Yeah. Pushed this way, obviously, because we couldn't get into the McDonald's parking lot. So it widened it down.
Yes.
Okay. Very good. That's cool. Yeah, exactly.
So many changes.
Yeah, and that's gonna so fix at least some of the nightmare of trying to maneuver around when you get into the plaza there.
It's a win for everybody.
Yeah,
It's a
No,
win.
Where's the pass-through entrance to, parking?
oh, it's supposed to be way in the other corner behind Walmart.
Back to this way.
Yeah. Yep.
No, it's- it's-
Yeah, are we off?
No, I thought it was.
Do you have a?
Is it?
The big plan, no, the big plan?
Maybe. that was the big-
I'm just curious.
No, that's. Yeah. It's kind of, there it is.
This is the target.
Yeah, so it is right over here at the end of this last ramp here, yeah.
This is the parking lot out behind.
Yeah.
Walmart way in the back. That
It actually enters, it would actually enter over here.
No, yeah, but the current.
Yeah, it swings behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
goes down to the.
Hopefully a lot.
I think once they find it, they'll get around.
Oh, yeah, once people know it's there.
When we did that across the street. Way back to Marty. To connect with the parking lots.
Right.
That's not getting built.
Initially,
That's.
you couldn't see them, and then also down getting started.
It was part of the last,
This
Parking lot is.
yeah.
They're required to build it.
Yes, but as part of this development?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It will, okay, oh, perfect,
Yeah.
awesome.
So that's not getting modified. That was part of the 2020
Yep.
approval.
Yeah, because we added those basins right at the bottom of
Yeah.
the ramp.
Right.
I remember.
So they're taking that whole plan that was approved back in 2020 and just modifying this pad. So we're still under like
Oh, wow.
that approval and modifying it.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. You're the pros, right? You're in here as the pro.
Well, you're more like a civil design review meeting, but hey, I like it.
I didn't design it, Mark, but I've just been working, like I said, I'm working for the Burns Plaza. This is the company that Chase works with. It does, I assume they're national, base for this branch banking. And I say it's something that they have done a number of times and plan on doing a number of times in other places. Contemporary building. That's anodized aluminum, as you can see, and then composite paneling on the exterior, aluminum, storefront. Window
I'm just
system.
curious on page 7 in the booklet. Why the street elevation? Or doesn't have any detail as does. I mean, and actually the parking lot side of this building is better than this stuff.
Right.
I'm just surprised that they don't, do something just to get it some sort of prominent. Looking at the back of the building.
On the rear corner, kind of as you enter the plaza.
24th Street.
Yeah, well, you can't really see the Torringford view.
That's-
That's the East Main
You're
Street.
talking-
Yeah, it's major.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Okay, but yeah.
Yeah, that right on-
That's my problem. No, I'm sorry,
East Main Street.
East Main Street.
Mhm.
It just seems like just a little jog or something, like on the opposite side. If you look at the backside, it looks more like a bank.
Yeah.
I'm more curious than because I don't think it bother me.
Mm.
Well, this is the entrance. No, I know, but that's on the inside. No one's gonna see it. McDonald's loves. to
Exactly.
drive by and
Expo-
go, oh, there it is.
I think he's talking about exposure to East Main Street.
Mm.
No, I understand that,
Yeah.
but at least there's a sign.
It's just a curve. I mean, they want us.
Wasn't there a freestanding sign?
There's a freestanding sign. here.
Which portion of the property is that in?
No, I see what you mean.
Huh?
I see what you mean, but it's a low rate anyway.
That's all the more reason that you.
Fine.
So, yeah, well, thank you. Yeah.
I mean, driving by and seeing this elevation.
But it's such a.
I just would go like for 5 minutes. early.
I don't think it's hard either. I'm curious why the architect didn't say, I want a more prominence on the.
Oh, I see.
Main Street, you know what I mean? That's my.
Like maybe even mimicking this raised,
I was thinking just that.
Just a
even if it was,
sign.
even if it didn't have a door.
So Mike, is it just the pylon sign or is there
There's a
another?
pylon sign, it's marked as,
That's the freestanding sign?
right, that's the
Okay.
freestanding sign, EO1. Under site plan on page 3.
Yeah, that one.
And
This, this.
It is, right.
So yeah, there's a pylon sign. So
it shows on page 6,
With no door.
just the pylon sign.
Page 6.
Right.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, so that's gonna be visible from the entry road as you, or the right hand turn in.
Right.
He said page 6.
That's the bar, right?
That's it, yeah. Yeah, and that'll be visible for west moving traffic too, on 202.
Is there any way that the architect can respond to that? Or is-
I don't know if we have.
It's still there.
Yeah.
Well, I think, to Bob's point, we, in the past have suggested more prominence to the East Main Street traveler. Looking out their car window at what stores, remember we put a sign on, what was before Michael's? Circuit City? Remember, it was like a big blank wall.
Yeah.
You've been on the piece long as I have. It was just a big blank wall on the East Main Street side.
Why don't you ask to see if they'll unmute, because I don't know if it sounds.
Just to make it more appealing.
Why don't you ask to see if their architect can unmute, because I don't know if the sound's working. We're still trying to get adjusted to the system.
Guys, this is Rich from Chase. The sound is working. It just goes in and out when multiple people talk.
Can you hear us, Richard?
Yeah, when one person talks, we can hear you. And Nick from Core States, he's our architect. He's on the call. He'll answer any questions that you need.
Good. Okay, just wanted to make sure we could hear you when you spoke up.
Do you want to talk to Nick about this?
Me? Yeah. Sure. I had a curious question that East Main Street elevation on page 7 in the booklet. Doesn't look more prominent than it's showing And yet the other opposite side that's facing the Chase parking lot looks like more of an entrance. I'm not saying you should put the entrance there, but I'm surprised that you don't have an architectural detail that from the street makes it look more prominent.
Or recognizable as a
Yeah.
bank at the back end of could be a garage. I'm serious.
Yeah, especially being a lower elevation,
Yeah.
you know, it's surprising, that's all. Normally, we're fighting people to calm stuff down, but
Exactly.
in this case, it might be to your benefit to lift that up. I mean, it sort of complement what you're doing on the other side.
To Bob's point, we, in the past, have encouraged other businesses to even include signage on the East Main Street side when it was just a blank cinder block wall. So there's, people that are in traffic, sitting there looking across the street will recognize the building as it is. I mean, it's just in a recognition sense of what's there. Other than just either the side of a building or the back of a building.
Well, if you're on the inside lane and there's a car next to you, you're not gonna see it at all.
No.
at that elevation.
But with our, it's pedestrian friendly, too. I mean, we're gonna
It
have
is.
sidewalks.
There is.
Yeah.
So,
So
Again, I'm happy the way it is. I'm just curious.
put it this way, we wouldn't be opposed to anything a little bit more elaborate,
Prominent, yeah.
prominent, elaborate.
Even if it's just another
Even
build,
if it's a-
building walls, they go,
Even if it's a wall like that,
Yeah.
I'm not suggesting a door,
No,
but even if that same, nice treatment that's into the front of the building with the Chase sign,
Yeah.
if it were mimicked on the other side, even around a window, it just has more of a street.
curb appeal.
there you go.
Use that term. I mean, we wouldn't be opposed to seeing something like that. To complement to your building. And
Hey everybody, this is Nick. Can you guys hear me all right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, hey. Okay, so yeah, I was listening to everybody's conversation on East Main Street side. That's definitely something we can discuss with the Chase AD&E designer. I know in the past on a couple of these jobs, we've kind of replicated like a faux tower element between those windows, because those are basically offices at this time, and that would take the same color as the front entry tower. And then also the brand book, what we call it, is where the signage gets done, and I believe that's still in development, but we typically go in with 3 or 4 signs. So there would probably be, and Rich, you can stop me if I'm speaking out of turn here, but there would probably be another illuminated Chase letter set on that side.
Yeah, oh yeah, where those small rectangles are, that's the most standard place that we'll put them unless we're told not to.
Well, I think you should consider it, but I think it would look very, very nice, and
Definitely.
suggestions like that before. I can even reference down at McDonald's in, Harley Place. The front of the building very visible to Main Street, and the side of the building was basically just, block. And I just suggested, how about another just McDonald's signage on that side of the building, and it not only dressed it up, but it's, coming from another angle. It's just showing you what the building is, and it was attractive, it just helps the property pop out a little bit.
We'll definitely look at that. We'll take our notes from this meeting, and we'll definitely look at that, sure.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for considering it.
Yeah. That's all.
I think the color scheme is
Yeah, really.
very, very nice, very modern and very.
Clean and contemporary.
Yes, very nice.
What is this darker material?
That's the dark gray again is the
The main darker.
That's the Nichiha panel system. So it's like a fiber cementitious paneling system that comes in 3 bands and gets tacked up to the structure with some vertical Z channels. And it's the same as the tower element, same system, just a different color scheme to break up the flow down the facades.
You can see it on the picture that you guys had before, of the bank that's under construction. That's Nichihara and the Coronado Stone are in those pictures.
All right. Yeah, no,
No, you can see it in the photos.
See this one? Yeah.
Yeah, oh, it looks nice.
No, it's nice texture. Very, very
I like the lines and the, makes it look like almost like a siding. The wood. Narrow with siding, but yeah, I like it.
Jersey.
Starting on age. There we go. Yeah.
All right. Well, it's handsome. Very nice.
So, just from a timing standpoint, Ken, you were still working, waiting on some details on the overall landscaping.
Correct.
We're gonna wait to, I would imagine, sort of rediscuss the back, after they look into it, rediscuss the back portion of the building.
We should.
I didn't circulate it around yet, but we have another meeting we're gonna have another meeting scheduled for the 28th.
Okay.
Do you think that would be a good follow-up date for,
Why not?
do you think,
As long as they can.
for the landscaping and the lighting?
I'm
hoping so, okay.
Oh, yes, only if I could show up in person, because I can barely hear you.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
I'd like to go to that meeting in person, because I'm really having a hard time hearing you guys there. But we'll be ready for you.
Yeah, of course, yeah, so we have another, committee meeting scheduled for the 28th, so if we can revisit this in 2 weeks, if that's enough time.
Yes, perfect.
We asked our one glaring question, is there going to be a address number?
Yeah, just don't always be the address. Yeah, do we want that, so the buildings have individual addresses in there?
Yes, they would have.
It would have
to have
okay.
their own address.
All right, and we want that visible from East Main Street.
It would,
EO1 sign.
Yeah,
yeah, it would have to be on the East Main Street.
visible from East Main Street,
elevation,
yeah, okay.
Yeah, definitely.
On the,
I can get you that, I will get you that, issue you that number.
building and, maybe, work it into the pylon sign.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, because in the pylon sign, if it's on East Main, you see it there as well as if you look
On the
at
corner
the
of the
building,
building,
you
or,
see it on the
yeah.
building, yeah.
Somewhere prominent on the building. Nice stylized black lettering. Numbers. not lettering.
Hmm.
That's a lit sign, right?
Mhm.
Well, the pylons, I would. Pylons, yeah. But the numbers on the building just be numbers.
Yeah, well, now, what's the number scheme up there? Is it like 4 digits?
Well, this application, what was the address?
Well, it's the overall property, which is 1858,
1858,
but, yeah.
right.
So it's gonna be what, 1857?
It goes by linear feet of, based on where the front door is, but in this case, it's the front door.
What is, I was gonna say, what is McDonald's actual mailing address?
Yeah, I have to. The GIS has it all one.
Yeah, that's how I always thought it was one parcel.
So it's the entire parcel is 1858.
Oh, well, actually, no, so let's zoom in, so every business. 1858 is the McDonald's, 1030, 990.
You can figure that out.
Yeah, leave that one with me, I'm not gonna tell you.
Okay, 28, we can.
Yeah. I'll have to figure out.
So then we're formally just tabling the application then for a revisit on the 28th.
Visit all these very important questions.
Jeremy's gonna spend the next 2 weeks here.
Trying to figure out the AV, sorry about that.
I gotta run.
This is brand new too, right?
Accepting anything?
No,
Oh, okay, all right, well, I gotta run then, gentlemen.
all right.
Have a 6 o'clock
Thank you
meeting
all.
in town, thank you.
Thank you.
See you, right, to see you.
Thank you.
And,
We take our homework.
Tonight at 7 o'clock. We'll have-
It's up to you, if you wanna have some homework, okay.
Yeah, don't forget.
Nice
packet.
All right, so then we're formally gonna close.
Close with, putting things on table.
Table for the 28th, closing at 5:48.
Excellent, thank you. Want to make a motion?
Motion to adjourn, Bob.
Motion to adjourn.
Thank you very much. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you for your time, guys.
Thank you.
Figure this out now.
When did these overhead screens come in? Our tax dollars weren't?
Exactly.
Keeps turning.
Can't find Zoom. What did he do? Oh, shoot.
I think they stopped at 5. I believe they stopped ticketing at 5.
Quarter, and it's like 12 minutes. 12 minutes, maybe 20 minutes.